Hello friends, it is me, the SnuWolf. Oops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. That's really loud. Oh shit, fucking, my mic isn't turned towards me. I think the game was turned down. Shit, fuck, oops, I wasn't prepared at all. I can turn that music back up a little bit, I think. Anyway, hello, yes, it is me, the SnuWolf. I am currently operating on absolutely no fucking sleep. I have a Red Bull, I'm going to chug it. And then I'm gonna get heart palpitations and keel over. But, that's not the point. I got a commission, and I'm gonna work on that on stream. It shouldn't take super long. I'm assuming this is gonna be only a couple hours. Stupidly enough, I got this sketch done on my phone. Because anytime I remembered to work on the commission to make sure it was up to snuff for the commissioner, I wasn't at home. So I just pulled out my phone from Medibang and did that. I don't know what else I'm gonna do after the com's done, but it is what it is. But first, I need to chug energy drink, because I have found part of a second wind while I was out of the house for a little bit, and I ate vegetables. They were tasty. It's still not all there, so hopefully this will help, at least in, you know, me staying focused and not dying on stream. Oh! Chugging drinks is not fun. Good. It's gonna do something to my heart. You can't see it, but I have a Nuka-Cola pinup girl poster behind my computer screens, and I was making direct eye contact with her that whole time, while she just has the text "Zap that thirst" above her head, and it's just like, sure am. Anyway. Art time. So this is just an icon remake for my brother. Because I made one for him, like, years ago when I was, when we were still in high school, and it was a free request, but this time it's commission. And it originally looked like... Let me see if I can find it. There it is. It originally looked like this. Or it just doesn't copy. There it is. It originally looked like this in the reference window. Because his username is Lobus666. But, by now, his icon is more of a black dragon rather than a black wolf. And, he has a D&D character that is a black dragonborn. Don't remember the class, I just remember at one point, like years ago, he and I were... Hang on, I'm just figuring some shit out. But he and I met up at the grocery store at one point. He and I met up at the grocery store at one point and just talked for like, I think 3 hours straight about D&D stuff. I've been into D&D longer than he has, but I gave him a taste of it when I tried to do my first DMing experience with him and his friends, and it worked out very poorly, because I was working with a system that I didn't even fully understand as a player, much less as a DM, because I didn't read the book about it much. And it wasn't a standard D&D, because it was the Nemesis system, which I've talked about extensively before. And I was teaching a bunch of complete newbies to TTRPGs in general. This is probably a fine resolution, but I am gonna give myself some wiggle room. There we go. But yeah, teaching a bunch of newbies how to play D&D when you yourself aren't that well versed in it, much less the system you're teaching them in, and doing a fuck ton of homebrew doesn't work out very good. But they still had a lot of fun in the... I think I DM'd them for 2 sessions before I kind of fell off of it, because I wanted to figure out how to actually fucking DM before getting too far into it. And then I just kind of dropped it on accident. Oops. My bad. But yeah, we just talked to each other for 3 hours because he got his own little D&D circle with his friends that he's been playing with for years. Don't know if he still has the same character. I think his character died at one point from the story he told me, and the stories are from like 2-3 years ago or some shit anyway. Yeah, like they're from a while ago, because I remember I was telling him about Tomb, and it was before Tomb was in Everona. So, definitely like more than a couple years ago. And it was also at like midnight, and I was just running to the store really quick to go get something. And because I got so distracted talking about D&D with him, because I got so distracted talking about D&D with him, like I was just we were just talking for hours. There we go. We were just talking about D&D shit for hours, and Mox doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and I'm suddenly like not home for 2 hours or so. And I'm not answering his texts. For some reason, my phone wasn't getting his calls, so I didn't answer any of his calls, and he thinks that something happened to me because it was like 1, 2 in the fucking morning. So he quickly gets dressed and like books it himself to go to Winco, and then like within 5 seconds of going through the front door, sees me and my brother just standing in the fucking cracker aisle talking about, like, not even in the cracker aisle, but in like the middle aisle between aisles, just talking about fucking D&D, like freaked out of his mind because he's like, oh god, oh shit, SnuWolf, what the fuck happened? He was like, oh shit, fuck, sorry. And I still feel really bad about it, because it's just like, damn, I could have at least checked my phone. But it's fine now. And like the story you told me about like what his D&D party's adventure was really cool. The DM had it themed around the 7 deadly sins for these sort of like bauble things that they had to find. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my reference pictures. That's a goofy looking picture of a black dragon. It's not fully loading. Why do black dragons have such goofy fucking jaws, dude? Like, their skull is weird. Like, they're really just like skin stretched over a skull. Like, they don't have face muscles. Like, look at this poor bastard. Look at this motherfucker. He's just a skull with spikes. And this one looks like it's actually like officially indie art. It's not smaller than I thought it was. Like, that bitch ain't got no fucking nose. It's not there. I may also be a little slower with drawing today because I went to an amusement park on Thursday, so a couple days ago, and like it had a swimming thing, so I brought swimming clothes, which was like skin tight shorts and a black tank top because I'm a fucking idiot. And I usually wear short sleeve shirts at the very least when it's summertime, because that's just what my work uniform is, and I walk to work in my uniform. So my shoulders don't get exposed to the sun a lot. So when we were doing mini golf at the amusement park and I'd been standing in the sun for like a couple hours, and none of us thought, we all forgot to bring sunscreen. I got a sunburn really bad, especially on my right shoulder, which is my dominant hand, and it fucking sucks. It hurt. So I'm just looking through my reference pictures. It's really just a fucking skull. Just gotta draw a skull and then put skin on it. And it's like, well, I do have this sketch that I've done. It's not proportionally what I want. It was just sort of a layout. But yeah, I got real bad sunburn. It hurt. I don't like it. And the fact that I didn't sleep last night is also bad for it, because getting sleep is what would help it heal. But my sleep schedule is so fucked that I was up till 7 or 8 the past week or so, and I'm just like, this is such a fucked up sleep schedule. I really should just try to reset it. So I stayed up all night last night since I don't work today, aside from this. Your brain functions are shutting down. I already didn't have a lot. Hang on, before I get into the nose, I should probably just... The mouth will be here. And it's just kind of... Let's look at Black Dragon's skulls. Wait, help. Skull. What the fuck is that? I'm seeing what I am assuming is a 3D render of a very funky looking dragon skull by someone named Linton Levengood. What the fuck is this? This looks metal as fuck. Look at this. Dragon Skull Thuban. Linton Levengood. Okay. That looks gnarly as hell, dude. That's fucking cool. Oh, there we go. That's a good fucking model of a black dragon skull. They just have a crocodile mouth. Like, I'm noticing that now from this fucking angle of the skull I'm looking at, and now it's like, shit, dude. They do primarily live in swamps, last I checked. But I don't know a lot about black dragons. I know about bronze dragons of all fucking things. And even then, most of that knowledge is kind of homebrew. So, it's middle of the skull. I'm gonna say his mouth is ending here. They have a very strange, like, sloping with their nose, since they don't have a snoot. They just kind of have their head blend to their upper lip. So, like, technically this isn't even gonna help me. Before I open this, I should probably drink a water. Since I chugged a fucking Red Bull like an idiot. Also, it's not working. Bad news, guys. It's not working. I left the fucking AC on, I'm a fool. Hang on. I need that shit going off in the background. I don't even know if the mic can pick it up. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you guys are noticing, but like, I am passing out while sitting here. Why the fuck isn't the Red Bull working? I think I might have to call it for a minute to fucking sort my shit out. So end of stream for now. I'm gonna be back later because I want to work on this and I want to stream. But I'm dying. So I'll be right back. Fuck. Oh, God. Blind to me, fucker.